Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Golden Jailene. Welcome back to my channel. Today's look is a drugstore slash affordable 4th of July look. So the eyes have a lot of blue, mostly the eyeliner, and a little bit of the eyeshadow, and the lips are a bright red, as you can see. So let me tell you, this look was a disaster to film. First of all, one of my eyeshadows fell apart and I stained my carpet. Then my under eye setting powder broke, and I already tried to record this intro, but while I was recording it, one of my light bulbs went out. And I absolutely love this look. This was a disaster. So I actually had a lamp in the corner over here that was on, and the light bulb just went out, so we're just gonna have to deal with the shadows back here. This video was ridiculous to record. But I actually really like how the look turned out. So if you'd like to know how I got this look, just keep on watching. I'm moisturizing with the Garnier Moisture Rescue for Dry Skin Gel Cream. I've been having some really bad dry skin, and this has been helping me a lot, as well as the Maybelline Master Prime and Smooth Primer. This doesn't really make my makeup last much longer, but it does help with moisturizing my face, which I like. Next, I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Golden Beige, and I mixed it with Maybelline's Bronze BB in Light and Medium, just because I wanted it to be a little bit more glowy, not as matte. I just dotted it all over my face and I blended it out with my beauty blender. You can totally go ahead and use your Real Techniques complexion sponge, but mine was dirty, so I used my beauty blender. To conceal some redness, I'm using the Sonia Kashuk Hidden Agenda palette, and I'm using the greener shade and the lighter shade, and I'm just putting that wherever I have any redness, and I'm also blending that out with my beauty blender. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me concealers, and I applied sand first, and then I added a little bit of medium. After I blend that out, I take the Wet n Wild Contour Palette in Caramel Toffee, and I'm taking the yellow shade to set my under eyes. Next, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade Soft Honey to set my face and to blend out some of that powder that I used to set my concealer. For eyebrows, I'm using the e.l.f. brow pencil, and I use a spoolie to brush them out, and then I use the pencil to fill them in, and then I use the spoolie again just to blend them out. To set those brows, I'm using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumber, and this is in the shade Light Medium, I think. Next, I'm taking another Wet n Wild contour palette, and this is in Dulce de Leche, and I'm taking the contour shade to contour my cheekbones, my forehead, jawline, and nose. For blush, I'm using the Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro. Okay, so to prime my eyelids, I love the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Brightener. It works amazing as an eye primer, and I'm just going back into the Dulce de Leche palette, and I'm using the lighter shade to set my eyelids. Next, I'm going back into the Caramel Toffee palette, and I'm using the bronzer shade as my transition shade. Now I'm taking Milani's Bella Chiffon eyeshadow all over my lids. I'm taking the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow in Infinite Sky, and I'm focusing it on the outer third of my eyes. Next, I'm taking another L'Oreal eyeshadow, and this is in Midnight Blue. I'm using it to line my eyes, but I had to wet this with some Fix Plus because it just wasn't doing it on its own. It didn't really work well when it was dry. It actually took a while to build up the pigmentation, but I was finally able to build up the intensity to how I wanted it to look. And now I'm taking Bella Chiffon again, and I'm using it to highlight my brow bone just a little bit. I'm using the LA Girl eyeliner in Neon Blue in my waterline, and I just blend that eyeliner out with the same color that I use as my transition shade. It's the bronzer color from the Caramel Toffee palette. I used these contour palettes a lot, they really come in handy. And after that I applied some Maybelline Falsies mascara off camera just to save time. So that's it for the eyes. Next I just put on the Hard Candy bronzer in Tiki to highlight the high points of my face, like my cheekbones, my nose, forehead, cupid's bow. Now I'm taking the Jordana lip liner in Plush Plum, and I'm lining my lips. And I'm filling them in with the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit in Missy and Fierce. Okay guys, that is it for this look. I am so glad I'm finally done recording this because, like I said, filming this was horrible. But we made it to the end and I am really glad with how the look turned out. Normally for the 4th of July my eyes are really out there and I go with a nude lip, but this year I wanted to do something different, so I'm really glad that I changed it up this year. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!